Okay, welcome back, guys. So today we're going to be working on the head. Okay, so first things first, let's go to the highest subdivision level, and then we're going to create a new layer to work on the head. Just put this way. Layers, new. Okay, so I will rename this. So head, let me add primary form. Enter. Okay, so I'll go to the lowest subdivision level. Okay, so now I think I'll just isolate the head. So I'm going to try to use some of the facial features of Eddie All for on our sculpt. So I'm going to be using some of his head features for this. Let me just get this view around and just put this on the other side. Okay. So we're going to be using some of his facial features for this sculpt. So we remove topological brush and I'll change it to standard brush. Okay. And just position this. So that should be fine. Now isolate the head. Okay. And just get this to a good position. Okay. So I'm just checking if my camera angle is correct, so that's fine. I'm trying to center this on our canvas. Then I'll go to texture, import. So I want to import the front view of Eddie All. So let me just look for that file. So Eddie All, change front view. Yeah, that's the one. So I'll select that and click open. Okay, it's in there, so I will add this now to Spotlight. So let me just kind of center this. And just center this like so. Okay, put it this way. So I'm going to try as much as possible to match our head reference. So let me just choose this frame 01. So I'm going to be using the eyes as an anchor point to kind of capture the measurements of the head. So the eye is like our anchor point. I'm just going to position this. So just get something that kind of aligns with the eye. Okay. So I may need to adjust the distance between the eyes. So I need to space that out a bit. I need to space the eyes out a bit more. So with our move topological brush, I'll just push this like so, just to create more gap in between the eyes. Somewhere around there should be fine. Okay. So let me just try to position this again, using the eye as an anchor point. Kind of get the proportions of this Let me just use this material again. Let's try to align this as closely as I can. Okay. Yeah, this seems fair enough. Okay. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll just tilt the head forward a bit more. Let me just max out region of the head. Let me undo that. Just max out. Okay, let me do this again. Somewhere like this should be fine. So let me just blow out that selection. Then I'll invert the selection. So, oh, no, let me do that again. Let me do that again. Since let me blow this out some more. I think this should be fine. So let me just get this to be centered on the marks and kind of reset this. Nope, undo that. And just push this down here. I'll just move the head forward a bit more. So something like this should be fine. Okay, I think this should be fine. Alright, so let me kind of center the head properly. So I have kind of positioned this where it should be. Then I think from this part I'm going to kind of save. I'm just going to tilt this some more and kind of get this to be more anchored on the eye. Once I get the size of the eye with the reference image, then I can just go to draw, scroll up, and I'll use Thor camera and I'll name this to front cam. And that's fine. So when I move out of orbit, let me just dock this on the right hand side. So when I move out of orbit, I can just snap this back to the front view, which is exactly what I want. Okay. So I think it's right time I start blocking things in now. So with the move topological brush, let me try to see. Okay, let me max out the lips. So I can kind of close the lips. It's a bit open, so I want to kind of close that. So remove topological brush. I just kind of bring the lips a bit closer to themselves. Take down the brush size. I'm just going to bring the lip closer to the upper lip. I'm going to use a smaller brush size for the end of the lips. So I'm just going to push this closer. So let me grow this marks. Let me grow it a bit more. Okay, and I can just push the lips closer. Okay, let me just close this some more. Okay, so yeah, not bad. Let me see if I can refine that a bit more. So doing this the opposite way, let me just close this from the top the opposite way. Okay, just push this up like so. I should be fine. Let me just snap this again to the front view. And I'll start by adjusting the nose. Try to get the nose in shape. Okay. Let me just kind of adjust it. This lips feels a bit tricky. I think I might be spending some more time trying to get this to align properly. Let me try to get this aligned to align properly. I think the confusion here is just my reference image on top of my gray shaded my matte cap. So that's kind of a bit confusing for me. So let me try. I might try this a few times, kind of match this as closely as I can. And then later on make some anatomical corrections on it. So I don't want this to affect the nose. So I'm just isolating the nose so I can kind of do this properly. Yeah, something feels off. He has a smaller lip, so I think I might just do this a few more times. Kind of get this. So I'm basically just using the most topological brush to kind of get things in place. That looks off. No, that looks off. I think I'm using the wrong brush. I might need to because the move topological brush kind of moving just the particular topology is on. So let me use the regular move brush for this. Okay. Nope. Off. Not off. Okay. Okay. More or less around there. Anyways, it's more or less around there. Let me see if there's any other thing I can fix also. So this is like early, really early stages of the sculpt. So you might not really see so much of the likeness in there. Though we're not going for a complete likeness, just need this as a reference. So we might need to spend in quite a lot of time on this to kind of get later on to get this to work properly later on. So now let me just correct the lips. The anatomy for the lips from the top part feels a bit off. So I'm just going to try to do this a bit better using our reference image on the top right hand side. So I'm just trying to check around just to make sure this, let me fill this up. Okay, just fill this up. Just smooth that back down. You take down the intensity and smooth that back down. Nope, that feels off. No, that feels way off. That does not feel right. Let me just kind of gently massage this from another angle. So remove topological brush. Okay, with the move brush, let me just massage this a bit more. Okay, let's go. I need to work on the upper lip a bit more. Let's see. Just work on the upper part of the lips. Kind of get this to feel a bit more realistic. Okay. And just what else we can fix in here. So remove the logical brush and just raise this up a bit more, like so. Let me do that. It's affecting the nose. I don't want this to affect the nose. Okay. Lips are really tricky. The reason why the lips are a bit tricky is because the lips are not symmetrical. So I'm just trying to use the left hand side of the reference to kind of capture something close enough, because the lips are not symmetrical in any way. So let me turn off lazy mouse for this. Okay, take down the intensity. So I'm kind of carve out the thickness of the lips. Kind of let this feel more defined. Can just define the lips a bit more. Okay. Still working on the lips to kind of make these lips work. Just kind of checking this from another angle. Okay, it seems to be in there now, but this feels a bit weird. Though it's in the right place now, right position, but feels a bit weird. So let me try to fix this up some more by raising this. So let me just get the jaw to work. Now we can always go back and fix and correct this as much as we like, as much as we want later on. We can always correct this as much as we want later on. and just get the jaw in place first. I think later on I might just correct the lips a bit more and just work on the lips a bit more, but for now let's just get this going. Let's just work on other important parts of the face. And just mark this in parts. And just pushing out the nose just to get the general proportion of the nose. Just get this back in view. Kind of lost it there. And just try to fix this view. Fix the lips from that view. Okay. Okay. Think we can work with this now. Just push this out upwards a bit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much there now. Pretty much there now. So let's try and work on some other parts of the face now. So just gonna carve out a line inwards like so with our then standard brush in here. Okay, just carve that in. Just make this accentuate that a bit more. Now smooth that. Let me just take down the smooth intensity. Smooth that back down. Okay. So let me move the topological brush and just push this out. The standard brush. Let me just take the stroke. So this must be ready off. I can't really see what I'm actually doing properly. It's not really obvious for me to see. Let me try this again. Take out lazy mouse. Do this again. Okay. Not in the right position. The distance just too far off. Somewhere around here. And take down the intensity down some more. So let me use the reference again. Okay, I have this in. Okay. Around there should be fine. And just make this feel more pronounced. Okay. So I'll smooth that back in. Let me just do this part of the nose also. That damn standard, but let me just carve something out in there. Let me increase intensity and redo that. So let me first let me kind of fill this up. Let me fill this up because there's like a lump. There's like a lump in this. Let me kind of fill this up. Let me fill this up like so. I'll smooth that back down. Let me just do this again. That feels too aggressive. Let's do this with our standard brush. Okay. Do this all the way. It should be like all the way down here. And just smooth this back down. Let me smooth this down again. Okay. Just pull this back in like so. So you really have to be really patient on this part because there's a lot going on the face. So you really want to be patient and then gentle while adding your details that you should begin to massage them back down. And if you don't like them, you can always undo and then do that again properly. I'm just gonna create this fold around this cheek region. Let me see if you have something. Okay, you have something in there now. So let me just move this in. Pull this outward, backwards a bit more. Grab this in again. Like so. Somewhere around here. And I can always smooth that back down if it feels too intense. So let me just smooth this back down. The idea is just to slowly build this up. Over time, you should get something you like. Let me try the standard brush again for this angle of the face. There's some around there. Too close, still too close. Let me undo that. It's not supposed to be that close. Somewhere around, like somewhere around there. Compared to the reference image on the top right hand side. So somewhere around there should be fine. So I smoothed that down. Okay. Just work on the eyes now. Let me just carve out that the lower part of the eyelid. Don't know if that did anything. I can't really see the effect in there. So I might just have to redo that again. So with the lower brush size, carve this in again. So with the reference, let me just go to the reference image now. Something like so. Okay. Let me see if there's anything happening in there. Yeah, and they were very, 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 very faint. It's not so obvious to see. So let me kind of add this under the eye bag. I'm kind of add where the eye socket kind of ends. So I'll kind of carve out some kind of depth in there with a temp standard brush. Something like this should be fine. Let me do that. Let me do that again. So I'll just move this back out. So around there should be fine. Just move this out. Just carve out a line underneath the lower lip. Now carve out this line also just below the lower lip. Something like this. Now smooth that back out. I've not yet adding some fat pads to the face. Yes, we're just kind of carving out landmarks that kind of give us work as a guide for us later on when we want to start filling things up. So yeah, I'm just kind of gently massaging the face. So just see some things that we still need to correct. Let me just reference. This is a clearer reference image. Okay, I think for the forehead now, so I'm kind of create this temporal line all the way up that goes across like so. Yeah, that feels too deep. Let me smooth this out. Let me see. No, that feels too deep. That's just too deep. Let me take a lower brush size. Let's use standard brush instead. Let's do this with reference image. So just carve out something like so. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. I'll just smooth. Okay, let me see if we can do that again. Let me do that again. Try to get this to work to be more accurate. Like so. So I'll just smooth this back down. Okay, smooth that back down. Okay, let me do this with standard brush instead. So instead of let me just fill this up. Let me do it again. Yeah, I think I'll definitely keep this one. So let's do this again. Let's see. Let me go light, a bit light-handed on that. Okay, now smooth that back in. Okay, So with the clay brush, let me kind of fill in some more bump on the forehead. So around here, so let me just fill this up. Okay. Now smooth that back down. I'll just smooth all this back down. Smooth that back down. I think I might just need to adjust these proportions of the head. Okay, so I push this in. Okay, and push this down because it's too high. Push. Okay. Let me pull this out. Just pull this. Oh, let me snap this. Let me snap this again. I'll pull those out like so. Okay. So I'll smooth that back down. Now we didn't make too much progress in here, but that's completely fine. It's completely fine. In the next lesson, we're going to be working more because now we're kind of gotten like the, let's say, overall silhouette of the shape of the head. So in the next lesson, we're going to be kind of working even deeply on that. So let me just fill this up. Now that's going to feel weird. So let me just smooth this back down. I'll smooth this back down also. Okay. Just checking this. Let me just, oh no, that's a little too aggressive. Let me just take this down. I'll fill this up some more like so. Now smooth that back down. And with them standard brush, I kind of carve this out more appropriately. Something around here should be fine. Okay. Let me just carve this even more around here. Alright, so let's see you guys in the next lesson.